Something was going on with my audio. I decided I'm gonna jump on here just on my phone. Let's see who get in here tonight. Let's see who jump in here tonight. Something was going on with my audio, you know. You know if the audio good now. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna give it a minute. Yeah, the audio in there though. I'm talking about. Well, on here right now. They said audio clear. Yeah, audio clear in here. I was still trying to fix. Might have to set the studio up outside. Oh yeah, I might have to do that. I did it once with my brother. I said y'all can hear now. All right. I was gonna try to figure it out in there, but you know, I'ma just go ahead. Yeah, let me let y'all see the nice view out here. Said the gain was too high. Okay, so it wasn't that it was distorted. It was just it was too loud. Is that what y'all saying? Oh yeah. So everybody, I got some shirts went out today. More going out tomorrow. I got so many orders. Almost sold out of everything. I don't know if I'm gonna order more, but whatever is left is on the site. If we out of stock, it'll say on the site. And I told everybody that the first shipment that I got was it was bad quality. So rather than sending those out, I said I'm gonna just wait. He sent me some new ones, and I ain't even got these for sale with the arms cut off. This is just something I just had made for myself. Somebody said, yeah, it was loud, which made it distorted. All right, I think I can fix that. I can fix that. We gonna kick a little game right here. Then I think I might jump in there and try again. Why stop if they selling out? I got to get a system. I got to get people to ship. I got to, so, you know, I didn't know people going to like them like that. Let's get to some questions. Let's get to some questions. Somebody said, how do you know when to take the jump and go all in? Also, how do you cut out distractions and leave them in the past? How do you know when to take the jump and go all in, man, when you're most scared to do it? For me, it's an identification to do something when I'm scared to do it, when I feel like it ain't the right time, because I know that's something that's uncomfortable, and I know that's what a growth is. What they always say, man, your level up is never comes at the perfect time, and it's never within your budget. It wouldn't be a level up if it was. If it's too easy, it's not a level up. It's not gonna stretch you. If it's not gonna stretch you, if it's not gonna put you somewhere uncomfortable, then it's not gonna get you nothing new in your life. So whatever's uncomfortable, whatever you feel like you want to run from, you need to be like, I need to pull the trigger right now. And as far as the distractions, leave them in the past, man, I always talk about Napoleon Hill. Desire, you don't want it bad enough. When you really want something bad enough, everything else falls to the wayside in comparison. That's why y'all make these women too important. Y'all make certain things so important because you don't have nothing big enough that you chasing, no big desire that you got in your life. When you got big dreams, big goals, and big things, you trying to do all the smaller stuff in comparison. You don't even got to be like, oh, I got to stop doing that. You don't even want to do it because you ain't got time to do it because you so focused on the thing that's bigger. Y'all need to get bigger things that you chasing, bigger dreams, bigger goals, bigger things that if you obtain them, it gets you so excited. Everything else in comparison, you don't even care about it no more. You don't even care about that bra. Yeah, that bra broke your heart. But you can't even think about it because the things and the feelings you get from the goals that you chasing and where you trying to get to and the things you trying to have and the things you want to do for people is so big and so inspiring to you. In comparison, that brought is nothing. In comparison, the drinking is nothing. In comparison, all the things that you shouldn't be doing is nothing in comparison. So that's the easiest way, man. Make sure you have a drive for something big. I feel like that's why I'm always able to leave shit and leave people in the past, man, because I don't even got time to think about them. Because I got so much big shit that I'm inspired about, that I'm working towards, that I'm trying to do, that I'm excited to get up in the morning, that I'm chasing so many new fears that I'm jumping into because I know that's where the growth is. I don't got time to be playing about nothing. I ain't got time to be chasing nothing that ain't chasing me. I ain't got time to be doing all this fuck shit because I'm focused. And what I see a lot of times is people who be doing a bunch of bullshit, they ain't got nothing going on. So that's why they do it. That's why they always out drinking. That's why and I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I like to go out, but it's for the business. But you see, like, not just women, but some women and men, they just be fucking off doing whatever, just hanging out, just doing a bunch of low-level things because they have nothing bigger to chase. So get you a big goal, a big dream, a big purpose, even if that's just yourself, even if that's just changing your body and getting in the gym. When you have that, man, everything else in comparison, you don't even think about. It's going to be really hard to just be so disciplined, especially if you feel like your life is boring, especially if you feel like, well, I'm doing all this discipline for what? If you're not chasing nothing, it's going to feel like, well, why wouldn't I drink? Why wouldn't I smoke? Why wouldn't I do these things that bring me some sort of euphoria, some sort of excitement, right? You said, well, why am I doing all this discipline? If it's not getting me somewhere, that's why your discipline needs to be in a purpose for something that's when you get there. The sunglasses game, is it better to get all black or is gradient lens cool? As long as they can't see your eyes, man, that's the point. It's not even your eyes, really. It's really the area around your eyes, the squinting, the micro expressions that you give off when people can see your eyes. So as long as they can't see it, or it's a lot harder for them to see it. I mean, of course, I wear sunglasses in the club. But I mean, if you could get some, like these glasses right here, you can't see in, but I can see clear. These aren't even sunglasses. So if you could find some glasses where you can see clearly and it's not sunglasses, so you can wear them indoors and outdoors and not feel like you can't see nobody. As long as they can't see in, man, they can't read you. ZG with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Goldie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all fuck with that sunglasses game, huh? I didn't give it all to you, and I ain't even put it out for sale. I need to do that. I'm gonna tell my assistant tonight to put it up for sale, man. I'll probably make it like $9. Somebody said, serious question. I'm curious about your opinion, bro. When a woman causes arguments, is it A, a woman's nature to do so forever? B, she doesn't actually like or fuck with you. She don't fuck with you. You haven't made clear boundaries, right? It's like this. I tell people all the time, right? The reason she doesn't stop doing the things that you don't like is because she doesn't think you're gonna leave, so there's no consequence to the action, right? You got to be willing to leave a situation, man. I don't care how great things is going. If a woman starts getting on my nerves, I start thinking in my mind, all right, I'm gonna leave this situation because I covet my energy, I covet my vibration. I really believe you attract what you are and you attract what you vibrate most of the time. So whether it's her fault or my fault, it doesn't make a difference to me. If you being around me triggers something inside of me that makes me upset and makes me get in a certain mood, I wouldn't be in that mood if I wasn't with you. So you are actively tearing down the things I'm trying to manifest in my life because I'm getting upset. I'm putting that out into the universe. It's taking my mind space from a positive one to a negative one. Whether it's her or whether it's me, you got to leave this situation because I'm not getting upset with myself. But it's just like this, man. Hey, if she's always causing arguments, man, she don't like you like that. Ask yourself how you treat somebody that you like, somebody that you love, somebody that you covet, somebody that you respect. Think about somebody you hold in high esteem, man or a woman. President of the United States, if you mess with the president, a very high level person in your field. If you got around them, would you be causing arguments all the time for no reason? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because you hold them, you revere that person in a certain way. You respect that person in a certain way. And you don't want to do anything to cause friction in that relationship that you covet, that you value. She don't fuck with you like that. She don't like you like that. She don't respect you like that. And most of the time it's because you don't respect yourself because you're telling me this problem. If I'm arguing with a woman every day, I'm not going to be with that woman. So I respect myself enough to leave the situation. All right, I told you what I don't like. You keep doing it. All right, now I'm going to make my exit. And most of the time, unless she really sees that you ready to make an exit and stand on it, she's going to continue to do those things. Why is she going to respect you if you don't respect yourself? I respect myself enough to leave this situation. Do you? And when you respect yourself, then other people start to respect you. And a lot of times it's too far gone, man. Sometimes too, dudes, y'all don't realize what you do. You don't realize that woman sees you every day. She sees your inconsistency. She sees the things that you do, and you may not be a 100 person. Now, at the end of the day, fuck all that. If she really like you, she gonna overlook all of those things. You know, your shit don't stink to her. But obviously yours does. And if it does, man, it's time to make your exit. A lot of times, man, don't try to fix it. You can't fix it. You done already did too much, let too much slide. Man, it's better just go get another broad. Hey, man, I said all the time, man, you think these broads is arguing with Chris Brown, arguing with Drake? You think they doing that? Nah, they not. Why are they not? Because they hold this man in high esteem. They don't want this man to go. They see so much value in this man. They feel like he's a catch. They feel like, man, it's going to be hard to get another one. So it's real obvious the questions you ask. And just think about it. That's one thing I say, man, don't lie to yourself. Sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, man, she don't fuck with me like that. She like me, but she don't like me like that. You know, I'm probably the best option for her right now because she can't get no other one or whatever the case may be. But she don't treat me the way she would treat me if she really liked me, if she really saw me in high esteem, the way she treated me when she first met me. So therefore, it is what it is, man. Let that broad go. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Goldie, showing love straight from Toronto, man. Shout out to Canada, man. You know, I got a lot of people who feel the game out there. If a female talks about another dude around, is that disrespectful? I don't understand the question fully, but I'll say like this, man, bitch, you better not talk to me about no fucking body, not even a celebrity, man, because a lot of times it be the nigga that she really like, that sometimes she'll even be talking bad about a dude or an old dude or anything like that, but really that's a signal because she's still triggered from that she really like that person. Don't talk to me about nobody ever in life. I don't even, like, some dudes, they know me because they may be fucking a bitch I used to fuck. So they feel like they know me. Nigga, I don't know who you are because, man, when I was with the bitch, I didn't ask her about you. I don't care about who you was fucking with before me. None of that shit matter. I don't care what he did, wrong, right. Don't talk about it. Don't talk to me. Another man's name don't come up in my household. And it's very disrespectful if a woman ever talks to me about any other man ever. There's no reason that conversation is ever gonna come up. Nor would I entertain it. And I'm going to shut it down real quick. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't bring no nigga up to me ever about anything. For what? You said, hell yeah, I knew it. Ha ha. I was just curious because some of the stuff some of these YouTubers be saying, I don't know what they be saying, man. I don't watch nobody but myself. If a female, zero tolerance policy, man, a zero tolerance policy is really self-respect for yourself. I'm not going for it because I'm not going for it. I love myself too much. I love myself too much, and I couldn't even look myself in the mirror if I'm sitting here taking some sort of treatment. Because what? Tell me why. You know, how do I say this? I guess I'm gonna just have to say it like I gotta say it, man. I try not to say things in a way that's too offensive, right? But it is what it is. These women are like dogs. Hear me out though. When I see people with pets, I be like, for what? That's only an inconvenience. You have to clean it. It takes a shit you gotta clean up. If you go on vacation, you gotta bring it with you and do a whole bunch of extra, or you gotta put it at the dog sitter, you know, and then what are you getting from that? What are you getting from having a pet? Nothing. It's really just taking your time, energy, attention, and resources, and in return, you maybe if you one of those people, you get comfort from a dog, you get the companionship of a dog. But when I see it, I look at it, I'm like, you don't really understand. That's a really waste of your time and your energy and your life that you're putting into something that's not even giving you back what you put out. So a lot of these women really think about it. Other than her being able to satisfy your sexual desires, what are most of them bringing? I ain't talking about mine. Mine gonna bring something. I'm talking about yours. She's giving you companionship and satisfying your sexual urges. And in return, for her giving you those two things, you're giving her your time, your energy, your attention. And don't discount those things. Your time, energy, and attention is essentially your life. You're giving her your life for very small things. And that's why I say the #1 module in the Game God Mentality program is self-love. I don't need no fucking dog. I am not emotionally depleted. I don't need companionship. I don't need, okay, sexual gratification. Okay, man, you can have sex with anybody. But what most of you dudes have a woman for is because you are so depleted emotionally, you need companionship to feel full. That's why motherfuckers have dogs. I don't get it. I've never been a person that was emotionally depleted where I felt like I needed something. Because if you really weigh it out metric for metric, what you're getting from these women most of the time is nothing but a problem. You've given her your life, your focus, your energy, your attention, all the things you could do in your life if that broad just wasn't there. You feel what I'm saying? And in return, you're getting companionship because that's all you niggas is getting. You're not getting nothing else. Most of the time, these women are not doing anything for your life substantial. It just don't make sense to me. You know, my mom, she ran a daycare out of my house when I was younger. And you know, they say that the worst thing that you can do to a child is in the 1 to 4 years is remove that child far from the mother and the father. And the problems and the emotional trauma that they get from you, them taking you and sending you to preschool and sending you here because they got to go to work, follows you the rest of your life. And that's what most people have. You have been emotionally traumatized at 2, 3, 4 years old when you're supposed to be bonding and close with your mother and your father, and you were sent out, and that's why you cry at daycare. That's a normal thing because you're not supposed to be away from your parents. So I've came to the conclusion, once I've seen some of these studies, maybe I am the way I am. I'm fully emotionally complete because my mom and my father ran a daycare in the house. So I was with my mother and my father, so I never felt neglected. I never felt like I didn't have love. So I don't go out in this world and the rest of you guys' life, you're out here searching for love. You're searching for that, really the love that you were supposed to get from your parents at that young age, and you trying to find it in other people. I don't look for that. And I feel like my life is better than most because I'm never going outside trying to force something to work, trying to make a broad like me. And I'm perfectly okay when a woman does like me and then doesn't like me, because I'm so emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like it's from growing up in a house where I was with my parents when I was younger all the time. I've never felt starved for love. So a lot of guys I know too, you know, they got problems with their mom, and it really roots from their mom didn't really love them. And so they're searching for that in every woman. And because they're needy, they never find it, because needy is a repellent. And you're trying to force things to work that you should be walking away from because you're so starved emotionally. I'm not. He said, some guys on here be saying a woman does this to make sure you're in your masculine, blah, blah. Man, fuck all that. The bitch gonna do what you let her do. And the bitch ain't gonna do it to a nigga she really want, that she know they're gonna walk away. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Motherfuckers want to make it all this, that. Man, knock it off. If you was motherfucking Chris Brown, would that bitch give you a problem? No. If she's here and she sees you like this, is she gonna give you a problem? No, it doesn't make sense. Why? Because if I give him a problem, he's gonna leave. And if I see him as so much value, I don't want him to leave. She give you a problem because you accept it. She give you a problem because you're not that to her. You're like regular to her. Because you didn't follow I Like Who Likes Me, man. Go buy a shirt right now before they sold out. Put some super chats in this motherfucker too, man. Like, man, shit is real simple. They just make it real convoluted. If a female talk, next video, put 100 on the theme music. Oh, y'all fuck with 100. Oh, my guy, man, what's the deal? What's the motherfucking deal, man? I got you, man. Shoot, I need some good player music, man. I'm gonna go through your catalog and I'm gonna put it on there. You said I could do it too, man. So don't flag me. Don't flag me. I was just ear hustling, didn't even entertain it. Salute from Barbados, man. My grandma used to live out in Barbados. Keep it player, too much money out here to be tripping on the chick. Yeah, man, you gotta really ask yourself, why you tripping on that broad? Like, if you really itemize what that bitch was doing for you, man. Nothing. She was your companion. You went places with her. You had sex with her. You feel me? But what was she really doing for your life? You could probably really say, man, it's probably better that she not here, because now I got more time for this, more time for this, more money for this, more money for this. So, like, on a conscious level, you know most of these broads is really holding you back. But your emotions, your irrational mind, you know, you got to, come on, man. And then, you know, man, being in the game, man, shit, you have a woman. Hey, man, ain't nothing like when a woman who bringing you thousands of dollars a day leave. And so once I done had 50 women who was paying me leave. You think a bitch leaving me could phase me at all? Hey, man, a bitch leaving you is one thing. A bitch leaving you with some money, leaving you is two different things. So, you know, after the 50th time, man, shit, it was like it was nothing. It was expected, you know? And so maybe that's another part of it, too. That it got to a point where I knew from the jump that this was probably going to end. So now I don't put too much weight on it when it does, and it's not a pessimistic thing. It's really just, it is what it is, man. It's statistics, man. Look at 50% of marriages fail. And that was a covenant that they made with God and in front of all their friends and family, and in, you know, and in court papers. So if 50% of marriages fail, and that's the ultimate commitment, man, why you think you finna be with that bitch, man? Come on, knock it off. So you setting yourself up for disappointment. What you can say is, you know what, I'm gonna get into this situation with this woman and we enjoying ourselves and we having a good time and we trying to build something. But when this thing is over, man, it's over, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And statistically speaking, it's probably gonna end. You know? What about the situation with less friends after 30? Any word on this, Goldie? What do you mean? Less friends after 30. Hey, you know what's crazy, man? I ain't never had a whole lot of friends. And now in my 30s, man, I got more friends than I know what to do with. Probably because of just being online and being in the mix and being, I got more friends than I know what to do with. And I never used to hang with niggas like that, you know? But in this thing that I'm doing, you know, I've developed a lot of, you know, good people and good friendships. So, you know, don't let statistics tell you, you know, what is what. Man, I got some people that I feel like I'm going to know for the rest of my life that I've met in the last couple years, you know? But even still, the same thing happened with friendships, man. Y'all be around friends that aren't even really your friends, man. Women do this often. Dudes do it too, man. That ain't even your friend for real. You don't even like him for real. He don't even like you for real. But you hang out. Why? Because you're emotionally depleted and you need somebody to be around and you need somebody to do something with and you need this and that. Hey, man, when I was in the game, bro, I was mostly dolo. Bro, I'll go to the club by myself, try to knock something. I'll go here by myself. Man, I'll go to a concert by myself and knock bras. Nigga, I was that confident in myself. Like, bro, I'm going everywhere. That's why you see me now, like, I got a lot of friends and things like that, but really, you see me with my bitch. My bitches is who I fuck with. I build a bond with my bitch and me. When I fuck with a bitch, man, we be like this because she really like me. So that's the bitch I'm taking everywhere. That's the one I'm taking on vacation. That's the one I'm going out to eat with, to the concert with, to the club with, to here, there. Because if she my bitch, then we locked in for real. And so we on the same type of time. She got my same type of mindset. So I'd rather be around that than a bunch of niggas who ain't even on my same type of time. You feel what I'm saying? Ask a nigga who see me, nigga, you gonna see me out here every time you see me, man. You know, most of the time you gonna see me with a bitch next to me. Nah, they gonna try to cancel Goldie after this one. Oh, the one about the dog. Yo, Goldie, man, the views is impeccable. And you're looking fly as usual, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. You popping out tonight? Shit, I might. Man, I'm waiting on my brother to, you know, if he holler at me, they talking about doing, Mr. Jones, I think. So I might pop out. I don't know. We might be on here kicking it so long, man. You know, I ain't worried about nothing like that. Most of these females just a ski. Got to get your rocks off. Yeah, you do, man. You know, it's one of those things though, because y'all playing with fire. Y'all playing with fire. The emotional energy that create life when you bust that nut. That's why the universe and biology made it feel so good, because the entire point is procreation. And y'all playing with that feeling, just having sex with any woman, and you wonder why you get emotionally attached. Man, you having sex and that good feeling go off and you're wiring different things in your head, pair bonding with this woman. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go against biology, but you can constantly say, man, this bitch ain't shit. This bitch ain't doing nothing for me. Not only is she not doing nothing for me, she taking from me. She irritate me. And she low-key a liar. And she low-key is not loyal. And all of these poor characteristics about this woman, but for some reason, you rather have her than not have her. You know, it's sometimes you got to sit down internally. And that's why if you're going through something with a woman, you got to just have that moments to yourself. I can consciously say, this woman is no good for me. I can consciously say everything about my life gonna get better not being by myself rather than being with her. But I have to still consciously understand that there's emotions in me that don't make sense, that want me to call her, that want me to do this, that want me to do this because of those emotions, but those emotions are not real. And anybody who moves off emotions in life is gonna lose because it's not rational. So sometimes you just gotta sit down and have that conversation with yourself. Man, that bitch ain't shit. Yeah, that bitch may be fine. Yeah, that bitch may got a fat ass. Yeah, that bitch may got some good pussy. But that don't do nothing for my life. Me being by myself is better than that. I'm just emotionally attached, and over time, that shit'll go away. But it ain't gonna go away if you steady, you know, going back and forth with her. It's an addiction. Most of these females, what's the things I must stop doing in order to get those views? Well, you gotta want these views bad. Hey man, this motherfucking functioning drug addicts who are millionaires, you know what I'm saying? Of course you need the discipline. Of course you should stop the vices. Of course you should stop all those things. But man, it's a lot of disciplined people who really don't got much, because you still have to need a driving force for something. Oh, I've been saying, bro, since I was 11 years old, man, my family would tell you, like, you used to be obsessed every time you walked by a jewelry store. You used to be obsessed every time you saw a nice watch. You used to be obsessed when you saw big houses and mansions when we would drive different places. I've always been obsessed about wanting nice shit. Since 11, 12 years old, I've had a burning desire. I want the nice shit. I gotta have a Rolls Royce. I want the mansion. I want this. I want the jewelry. I've always been obsessed. So no matter all the wrong things that I did, that burning desire supersedes all of that and will carry you past that. Now, I'm not saying don't. Of course, it's gonna be a lot easier when you cut the vices, get in the gym, get focused, get a plan, get a blueprint, get a coach, do all of those things. But you have to cultivate a burning desire. What he say in the Think and Grow Rich, man, a burning white hot flame, which is like the hottest it can get. You got to develop. I want it bad. I'm not going to end this life without seeing the views and being on the islands. I'm not going to do it. And it's not even a question. I'm going to have everything that I want to have. And I'm going to do whatever it takes legally, morally, and ethically to get it. And there's nothing I won't do. See, hey, and that's why I'll cut the bitch off, nigga. And that's why I'll cut the bitch off. Because my dreams and desires to have so much more are so big. When she gets in the way of that, she's gone. She's cut. Because I know this bitch arguing with me every day is taking my mind off of what I want and putting it over here. Bitch, you are a distraction. You are detrimental to everything I want. And I want what I want so bad that I will cut you off. 10 years fucking with you, bitch. Hey, man, I done had a lot of good bitches in my life. Blessing. A lot of good bitches that did a lot for me. But when it went bad, I was ready to cut it off like I never knew them. Because what I want it so bad, I'm not going to let anybody, family, friend, otherwise, slow up my process for getting everything that I want. You niggas don't got no big goals like that. So the bitch arguing with you every day, you just taking it. Bitch, you arguing with me every day is, in my mind, it's stopping me from getting on Star Island right there. Yeah, bitch, that's what it's doing. So yeah, no, it's not just an argument. It's you taking my attention from that to something so little. And a bitch, I'm too big for that. You know, that's why I say, man, get a burning desire, man. Get a burning desire in your life. Man, what's up with the super chats tonight, man? I ain't seen y'all, man. I jump off this motherfucker. Y'all sending those super chats. All this good game, man. You know I charge $800 an hour. You know what I'm saying? For this good game, y'all getting it for free. And y'all don't want to throw nothing in the pot. Don't want to, no. Hey, what the pastor say? Lock the doors. What the pastor say? Lock the doors. And he said it again, too. He said, lock the doors. Yeah, he wasn't letting nobody out until they paid their tithes, man. That's what I need to start doing with y'all. Start kicking people out here. Is Goldie teasing a body language course? It's interesting. Body language is very important. I'm going to get one of those shirts for sure, and then I'm going to let you know if I like it. If you like it, I love it. If you love it, I love it. Man, I tell bitches all the time, man, bitch jump in my DM, she like, I love you. I said, oh, you know how to talk to me. You know I like who like me, but show me, though. Oh, we can say it all day. Yeah, say it to me, but baby, you're going to have to show me, too. And a lot of these women, hey, man, they show themselves. Man, hey, it's imperative to be able to look yourself in the face and say, you know what, that bitch don't like me like that. She like me. She fucked me. We have good times together. But how she fully treats me in the little things that I've seen, she don't like me like that. Or she just doesn't know how to love, or she doesn't know how to be a good person. And there's some bitches like that, man. I done ran into some shitty character women, and oh, it was a shame. Oh, it was a shame. This bitch, it's not me. This bitch just ain't shit because she wasn't raised right and she didn't have a parent to really love her. So she's just been running around and she never got the right lessons, man. And I ain't finna give it to her at this big old age she got. And it's a motherfucking shame, man. This bitch ain't never gonna change, man. This bitch is a motherfucking liar. Hey, man, this bitch got very poor character and she only straightened up her character when somebody watching, which means it's not really not interest on her. Oh, and she fine, though. Oh, she got a fat ass, though. Oh, she got some good pussy. Oh, man, she a squirter. But she don't like me like that, and there's really nothing good that can come from this because she's never going to change that character. And sometimes you got to just be like, damn, and it is what it is, man. Hey, get my what to say and how to say God. The reason that you niggas is holding on to that bitch that you don't really like is because you niggas ain't talking to women every day. If you was talking to 100 women every day, you'd catch 1 woman a day. You'd have 7 women at the end of the week. There's no way you'd be letting a bitch talk to you crazy, man, when you was catching women like that. Hey, man, get in the gym. Get in the gym. Look your best. Feel your best. Easier to catch like that. Yeah, get the shirt, man. Get the shirt. They selling out. But whatever's left, the inventory is correct on there. I think like the biggest sizes are gone and the blue shirt's gone. Do you believe on taking females out to dinner dates? Yeah, man, you know, because that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take a woman to coffee. It depends on a woman, too. Like, it depends on a woman, depend on the vibe. It just depends. I don't have no set rules on how I do things. I go see, when you too rigid, it's frameworks, not rules. When you too rigid with anything, you're gonna fail. Why? Because every situation is not the same, which means you don't have enough tools in your toolbox. So guess what they say? Man, when the only tool you got is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Hey, man, I'm fluid. You got to be fluid in life. Never have too many rules because it'll keep you rigid, it'll keep you stuck. Depending on the woman, man, hey man, check this out. All right, man, say I meet a woman and I just really like her. Her conversation was next level. We was vibing in a couple minutes on a whole different level that I've never been vibing on. Well, then I'm not using the same vetting system. No, man, I already vetted this out, man. I want to show her. She didn't show me enough to where I say to myself, no, this is a woman that I want to get to know a little bit more. And I'm willing to invest a little bit and let's go out and have a good time and let me show her what it's going to be like to be with me. Versus a woman that maybe I'm just trying to fuck, or maybe a woman that, just regular airheaded bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, just go to the motherfucking, you know what I mean? It just depends on the situation, it depends on the woman. But I'll say this, I'm gonna do the things that I like to do. I don't like to go out for the food. I like to go out for the ambiance. I like to be in nice environments. I like to go pull up, show off my car, and have an experience. That's what I like to do. That's my type of vibe. So if that's what I like, then sometimes, hey, I'm gonna invite you on to the things that I like. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I think I took a bitch to a concert the first time we've met. You know what I'm saying? Not that I went and bought the tickets for her. I can't remember what it was, but I wanted to go to the concert. I was like, hey bitch, I know we just met. You like, so come on, let's go. Let's enjoy it together. You know what I'm saying? Now some women or people would say, oh, okay, well, man, you tricking, you trying to do too much. No, that's my life though. That's what I do. So if that's what I do, bitch, I'm just showing you what it's gonna be like when you fuck with me. I ain't going out my way for you. Not to say I wouldn't. Hey, man, if I met motherfucking Ruby Rose or one of these Insta-famous bitches that I know if I got with, man, my money gonna go up, my fame gonna go up, I'm gonna have action at other top bitches. Hey, man, yeah, I'm gonna pull out the motherfucking red carpet, man. I just don't meet bitches like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't put rules on yourself like these niggas be saying. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You might catch a top flight bitch who might change your life, and that might have been the one you should have took out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Right, take that makeup off and talk to me like that. Hey, man, most of you bitches are 5s and 6s without all that shit on. And when you wake up in the morning, you bitches is more like 3s, man, and I see it. And I see it, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm not finna talk to you like you up here because you had to put a motherfucking 2 hours worth of paint on your motherfucking face. I'm not gonna do it. Let these niggas do it. I'm not. What you bring, what's valuable to me? What's valuable to them may not be what's valuable to me, but what's valuable to me is what's your mindset like? Do we even have a vibe? You know what I'm saying? It could be a bitch and she pretty, but we don't even vibe. Like, it's not even comfortable to be around you. Like, we just here. I like a bitch that I can really vibe with, I can really talk with, that really feel this game, that really understand the things I'm talking about, want to talk about growth, want to talk about travel, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of bitches, they be pretty, but they not sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bitch, you kind of cute, but you not sexy. I'm not sexually attracted to you. You pretty. You don't know how to move. You don't know how to walk. You too square. You too rigid. Your laugh is too goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pretty, but I'm not sexually attracted to you. You don't have sex appeal, and I don't like that. I like a bitch with some sex appeal to her. You know what I'm saying? Game bread, game bread, game bread. Take that makeup off and talk to me. Talk to me. You feel the campaign. Do you believe in taking... Yo, how long does one live the solo lifestyle and be without chasing women? It's hard for me to say that, man. There's never been a time in my life where I didn't have women, man. Even times when I don't want to have women, I have women. Bro, it's just something about me, and especially if I have no women. Oh, when I have no women, man, a woman love nothing more than to try to cling on to me. Bitch damn near gonna force me to fuck with her. It's just how it is. I've never been a time in my life, even like when I was in the game and would lose broads, when I don't have a broad, oh, it's 100 broads that want to come get down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like there would ever be a time in my life that I could even not have a woman unless I tried really hard, because these bitches make it really hard not to fuck with them. Because they gonna come doing the most, doing the extras, landing on thick, wanting to be around me, saying all the right things, really showing me they like me, really showing me they love me, really showing me they willing to do whatever for me. So it's like, it's very hard for me not to even have a woman, because, you know, bitch found out that I ain't have no bitches, oh man, they gonna come full steam ahead trying to catch me. And they already do that now. But I'm saying, man, if you focused on your dreams, man, why have a woman? It's like having a dog, man. You gotta have all these extra shit you gotta do. I gotta clean up its shit. I gotta clean it. I gotta take it to the vet. I gotta do this. I gotta go on a trip. I gotta have somebody babysit it. And what do you get in return? Companionship? Man, you niggas, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all wasn't loved as children. Y'all will need companionship to feel full in yourself, man. And you don't understand, when you feel full in yourself, man, you will never be without a woman. Because a woman just feel it. That man who don't need nobody, your energy is different. Bitch, I don't need you. I don't even care how this conversation end. I don't care if we was talking 2-3 weeks and it was going good. If you stop talking to me today, I'm not tripping. And that type of energy the woman feels, he's somebody. And guess what? All these women are chasing the same thing. So guess what? She's going to search for that in you. She's going to search for that fulfillment in you because you have so much of it. So therefore, now she needs you, and now she's addicted to you. Women get addicted to me. Psychology of a woman who is on a dating app. She's trying to get fucked is what she's trying to get, man. Man, I can remember when I was like 17, 18 years old, man. I used to fuck different bitches on these websites every motherfucking night. Every motherfucking night. Back when I didn't have no code. These women have boyfriends, husbands, this, that, and third. I didn't care. You know? I fucking new bitch on there every single night on these dating apps. I don't even do dating apps. I don't even write bitches on Instagram. If they write me, then, you know, I'll be like, you like me, show me you like me. Other than that, man, I'll catch a bitch outside. That's just my vibe. The 50th law, 50 Cent said blue flame. Is that what he said? My nigga, I need to hear this. Appreciate you. You need to hear what? Exactly. Walking Lick ENT. Shout out to you, Walking Lick ENT. $9.99. What's good, Goldie? Question, fam. My shorty and her mom offered me to stay with them. I already know this is stupid to go through with, but it's in a state I want to be in. How could I make it possibly work? It's terrible. You're locking yourself into something, and you're going to a new state, which means it's going to be new bitches and new opportunity. You're just going to put yourself in a bad situation. Unless you go out there with them on the assumption that I'm only going out here with them for a little bit while I stack up and get my own spot. But regardless, it's going to end poorly, no matter which way you go about it. So it's better that you just get your money up and move out there yourself, because it's never going to end well. Unless you're going to end up marrying that bitch, it's always going to be this nigga came and stayed with us and then left with another bitch. Or that bitch in a new state, she catch another nigga. Now you living with them, and it's like, well, shit, I'm dependent on y'all. I can't even just get up out of here when I want to. So it's a bad move, man. Don't do it. I mean, you could do it, but just know what's in store. Kelly Kales, what's the deal? Catch him, Jay, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Y'all putting the ties in tonight. Tree all day, man. Always in the building. What's the deal? Christ speaking through Goldie, modern day prophecy in the flesh. Hey, man, sometimes I feel like I get on here, man. Universal intelligence speak to me because it's speaking to somebody in here. You ever left your main chick for your side chick? Man, I don't have no side chick, nigga. I might have a bitch that I've been with longer than the other one, but man, I ain't leaving. That's not how I move. Everybody got equal footing because everybody's gonna have to put in their work. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people may got seniority because they done did a lot and been down a lot, and that gets credit. Hey, man, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna leave this woman for this woman. See, that's how you niggas think, and that's why you niggas don't need to have no bitch, man, because you don't deserve a bitch. I ain't never gonna leave a bitch for another bitch. I'm gonna leave this bitch because she did something wrong. I ain't got nothing to do with this bitch over here. See, that's how you niggas think. You was gonna put up with all of this shit from this bitch until you caught a new bitch. Then you left that bitch for that bitch. Nigga, I don't gotta have no other bitch over here. When this bitch start fucking up, I'm not fucking with her. So regardless or not, if I got another bitch, hey man, I'm not fucking with you. So I guess I'm only fucking with this one or two bitches. Or if it's just one bitch, I guess I'm just fucking with this one bitch, but it ain't got nothing to do with her. Nigga, it's the fact that you was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like leaving a bitch for another bitch, man, is some sucker shit, man. Because that means that you wasn't willing to leave that bitch until you had better footing. That's what hoes do. Because they ain't strong enough to stand on their own. Man, I'm strong enough to stand on my own. I don't need nobody, bitch. You talking crazy, bitch, I'll be by my motherfucking self. Fuck with the other bitch. Hey, no, bitch, it ain't because of her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because of her, bitch. It's because of you. But you know, sometimes you get a new bitch and she starts to talk to you right because she still got that admiration for you. And it will get to how you looking at a bitch you didn't have for a minute a little crazy. Like, damn, this bitch, I ain't got to ask this bitch twice and woo, woo, woo. So it kind of make you start to analyze this bitch in a different way. But hey, you never know. That bitch might get to talking you crazy down the line too. So don't leave that bitch for that bitch. Leave that bitch just because she did something wrong. They say the woman is a prize, so what are we? Man, they say a lot of shit, and they, you know, it is what it is. A bunch of sayings that really don't mean nothing, but, you know, I'm the motherfucking prize. You know what I'm saying? I'm the prize, and if your woman don't see you like that, then what she see you as? So they say, oh, no, man, the prize, he want to be the woman. All right, man, first off, fuck, we're out of here with all that nonsense. I'm the prize, which means you see me of value, which means you want me, you want to win me, which means you see me in high esteem and hold me in high esteem, which means this relationship is always going to be great because you're always going to see me as somebody of value, which means you're never going to disrespect me, which means you're going to walk a fine line of respect and consideration for me. But if I'm not the prize and you the prize, how you going to treat somebody where you the prize? Because this is how women do. This ain't how men do. If a man is the prize and he's ruling a kingdom, he's going to rule with fairness, respect, and honor. That's not how hoes look at life. When a woman is in a position of power, she wields power like a tyrant. So let that bitch have some power, baby. Let that bitch have some power, marriage. Let that bitch have some power, man. She know where the bodies is buried. Let her know you on probation. She's going to use that as a power, and she's going to wield it unfairly. So the bitch can't never be the prize. I have to be the prize for order and structure to be in this relationship. Because if the bitch feel too powerful, it's going to be chaos and heads going to roll every day for nothing. But if I'm the prize, I'm still going to talk to her right. If I'm the prize, I'm still going to treat her right. If I'm the prize, I'm still going to dole out treatment in a respectful manner. Women don't do it. That's why the woman has to look up to you. The woman has no name, bro. Maybe we could talk about a very small percentage of women. Very small. But for the most part, when a woman is in a position of power, because for most of their life they haven't been, they wield it like a tyrant. They don't know what to do with it. And they gonna fuck everything up. And she gonna treat you like shit. She thinks she the prize, she gonna treat you like shit. She gonna talk to you like shit. And she ain't nothing gonna be right. But if I'm the prize, now it's balance in the household. I gotta be above her just to maintain order in the household. You feel where I'm coming from? Bitch get some motherfucking power, get to acting fucking stupid. Bitch get a little bit, I feel like, sometimes I be like, bitch, why you, see, now you gonna have to make me do something. Now you gonna have to make me show you why you really don't got no power, and it's gonna hurt. And then you gonna be crying later because you got a little bit, and wanted to act crazy. Not knowing I got this much motherfucking power that I don't even talk about. And I don't act like that. But bitch, if I gotta show you, bitch, I'll show you. You know what I'm saying, man? These bitches get a little, get a baby, these bitches just get pregnant. These bitches just get pregnant and get to acting, pumping their chest up, raising the decibels in their voice. Bitches be 23 and cute and be talking crazy because niggas be wanting to play. Like for the smallest thing that you give a bitch, man, they get to acting. You know what I mean? That's why you got to rule with an iron fist. If you let the bitch feel like she can, bitch, don't none of that mean nothing to me. You gonna come talk to me with respect every day. Your mom died yesterday. Disrespect is not tolerated. I don't give a fuck what you going through. Respect is demanded. It's a requirement around here. So, man, you better get a bitch who feel like you the prize, man. Because if that bitch think that you think she the prize, man, she gonna treat you like that. Do the shirts run small or big? I'd say they run a little big, but it's like the normal style now. They're not as big as the new style of big clothing, but if you want a tight fit, get a size down. Goldie, I'm living with a broad. She don't work. I pay for everything. Every time I try to leave, it's always her past trauma on me and tell me her and her son would have nowhere for me to go. What should I do? Leave that bitch, man. What that got to do with you? It's not your responsibility to take care of that bitch. Hey, man, you gonna go outside and take care of one of these homeless people on the street? Hey, man, if you want to do some good work in the world, if you want to be righteous, nigga, go outside, man. There's a whole bunch of people in the motherfucking homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of kids that need adoption. The fuck you making that bitch your problems for? you know, and it's really just a tool to hold you back. And it's really a procrastination on your end. You're making yourself feel bad about something that you should not feel bad about because it has nothing to do with you, man. That bitch put herself in the situation she put herself in life. So you are really burdening yourself. And a lot of times we burden ourselves because unconsciously it's procrastination. Because if you got rid of her and her kid, well, now you had no excuse. Right now you got an excuse. Ah, well, I got this bitch and her kids. Yeah, but when you don't, now what's your excuse? You know what I'm saying? Are you in the gym? Are you working on a business idea? You know, those type of things. So do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. All I'm saying is this, man. It's not your fault. It's not your problem. Unless you want it to be. And then you get what you deserve, man. There's no right or wrong answer. So what you gonna do? You gonna stay fucking with a bitch you don't want to fuck with who got a kid because if I don't fuck with her, she ain't got no place to stay. Hey, man, she grown. Hey, that's why they got women and children shelters. And you probably a crutch for her. And that's why, and you honestly hurting them. I've hurt a lot of people in my life. That's why I don't help people as much. I help them with the game. I help them with the knowledge. I'll even assist you with some money here and there. But I don't do too much for people because what you do is cripple them. It's a saying in a book. Never do for others what they could and should do for themselves because it has a negative effect. You make them weak. Put your arm in a cast for years and years and years, you'll never be able to use your arm again. So you're making her weak, and really it's fucking her life up and her kid's life up because she never has to work. She never has to do anything. What is he gonna see growing up? So you're just perpetuating a cycle. See, I'm trying to help you because if you think like this, you'll feel better about it. So peep the game. It's all how you saying things in your mind. You are actually hurting her more. The best situations in my life was when I had nobody to run to and I had to sit and I had to figure it out because it grew something different in me. And you are robbing her of that by helping her. I like a creamer over a squirt. Nah, I like a squirt over a creamer. Cream and shit to me, I'll be like, what's really going on right now? You know what I mean, like, so you gotta drop these lives every night, bro. Y'all put some motherfucking super chats, some ties in this motherfucker. I'll come on every night. Sometimes y'all be slow with the ties, man. What's good, Goldie? How's the weather over there right now? It's crazy hot. Yeah, it's hot, man. I'm sweating right now. Somebody said your mother's a dog. See, I don't get all bent out of shape when people say things. And I'm sure that's a woman. See, that's why women can't have power. Because they're too emotional. So if they got some power and they get emotional, listen, somebody sitting here watching my live, getting emotional about the words that I'm speaking, and they could just log off. What happens when you get that bitch some power? Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Somebody said my diamond setting is terrible. Well, this is a kind of an old chain now, so you know. Plus, I have a vendor from my old jeweler. You know, real quick story. My old jeweler that I used to get jewelry from, he did all the rappers in Vegas. He had a situation. He went through the airport, and they took like $100K from him because you know he just did some jewelry. And he came to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, you know, till this money come through, until I got to figure out the paperwork and everything, I'm gonna give you a deal on some jewelry because you know I'm a notorious jewelry buyer." He like, "Man, I'm gonna give you a deal on some jewelry, man. It will help me out and you know to give you a plug." My chick at the time, women, was like, "Nah, you know what you should do? You should tell him, hey, give me your jewelry vendor." I was like, I ain't gonna ask him that. She's like, you should tell him like, if he wants you to do this, you don't need no jewelry right now. Ask him, can you get his jewelry vendor? So I asked him, and he was like, "Damn, bro, like." I feel you, but it took a long time to get this jewelry vendor, man. I really don't need no competition. I said, listen, I'm not trying to sell no jewelry. That's not what I do. I just want to be able to get the bottom dollar price when I'm getting my jewelry. You know, he was like, I bet. So anyway, I ended up getting some jewelry from him. He gave me the jewelry plug. And, you know, they got a factory in Atlanta. They get they stuff sourced. So a lot of my jewelry I get for a lot cheaper because I get like a jeweler price. I could start a jewelry business right now, and I've tried to put a lot of people on, and that's the thing. Like I tell niggas, like I got this jewelry, man. You could literally be out here making jewelry. The same vendor that makes a lot of these big name pages jewelry is this same factory, and you can literally be out here giving these people low prices. Nobody's took me up on it. None of my family, none of my friends, nobody's took me up on it. So now I just, you know, I'm able to get my jewelry for a low price. I mean, not low, man. You ain't getting no discount on no motherfucking gold, but at the end of the day, You know, they'll tax you 300%. Afi in the building. Salute, brother. Check in. Man, I got my what is it called? I got my StreamYard up, so I know how to do the call in, and we got to jump on soon. Somebody said, I tried to go on Vita Bella with your affiliate code. The owner Phil hit me up, but the only thing, they not serving Michigan yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, check out Vita Bella, man. Hey, man, I'm having more energy in my life now than I feel like I ever have at my grown age. You know, and I could be a placebo effect, but I attribute it to the Vita Bella and getting my blood checked and everything right. If you lift a woman life up with the game, how do you stop her from feeling she don't need you anymore? It's never going to happen. You have to keep growing and evolving. You give anybody the game, it's like children, right? Eventually they get to a point in their life where they feel like, you know, they grown. And that's fine. You sit her down and you tell her, I taught you everything you know, not everything I know. Don't make me have to remind you. I used to tell my bros this all the time too, and this is some big game. This is some big heavy game right here, so pay attention. Because I know one day she's gonna try me. I know it's gonna happen. Early on in the relationship, I tell her, I know being with me, you're gonna start to feel real big and real powerful with this game, with this knowledge, with this uncommon information, with the books, with the teachings. And it's only gonna be natural that you try this game on me. And when that day happens, and she's gonna cut you off, oh, I would never. I said, shh, shh, shh. When that day happens, even though you don't think it's gonna happen, when that day happens, I'm going to be every bit of man I told you I was when we met, even at the extent of dissolving our relationship. I know you don't think it's gonna happen, but just remember now that I said it. Whenever you do try me, I will dissolve this relationship. Eventually it happens. And you know how motherfucking powerful that shit is when a bitch try you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months down the line, and you stop her and you say, I told you this day was gonna come. And what did I say I was gonna do when you tried me? What did I say I was gonna do? Yeah, bitch, and I'm gone. Whoo, it's so powerful when you do it, because they always try you. So, because I know they always going to try, I set that precedent. Then when they do it, they answer their own question. And it's just a real powerful moment. And then they, you know, they probably check themselves. Because like I said, a woman only check herself when it's consequences. She don't think you're going to leave her. So why change? I said it from the outset that this shit will end. And then I'm ready to walk that day. And a lot of times you got to walk away for shit to get better. Because she don't believe you let too much shit slide. Sometimes you got to walk and be willing to stand on it. Knowing 9 times out of 10, if you walk the first time, she ain't gonna play with you again. She gonna come back correct. I am a brown man who is addicted to white women. Am I a sinner? Ha ha ha, that's funny, man. Man, fuck with whoever you want to fuck with, man. I don't really, I like what like me. And I like what I like, you know? I like what I like. It ain't like, oh, I like this, I like that. I like anything that look good to me, and that could come in all shapes and sizes. As far as white women, I'm not really attracted to white, like super white looking women, you know, but it's something that I like. I like what like me. I like what I like, and that shit don't be no specific thing. I want a little bit of everything. It cultures you too, you know. Just turned 18, need advice to get a bag, man. Tap in with my mentorship or tap in with a real call. You know, shit, ain't nothing I can tell you on here in 30 seconds about getting a bag. If you really want to get a bag, man, be willing to invest in yourself and jump on the phone with somebody. Jump on the phone with me. Jump on the phone with 1 million people that's online. And, you know, put your money down to really get the information that you need. Trying to get it for free or trying to just watch videos to get it, I mean, you could, but that's not how I went about it. Yeah, you treat her like a queen, she'll treat you like a servant. It's funny, the only time a bitch give you respect is when you don't do too much nice shit for her. You get to doing too much nice shit for a woman, it's like now they don't respect it. Now they don't appreciate it. It's a something in the mind, man. Something in the mind. You would like to just treat a woman nice and treat a woman like this and treat a woman like that, but it seems like when you do, they just don't give a fuck. Or they take it for granted and make it seem like you ain't did nothing when, okay, well, bitch, that's why it's like, okay, if you, let's just say you tell a woman that you love her. If you do it every day, it means nothing. If you never do it and then tell her sometimes, it means the world to her. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with treatment. If you always doing something nice for the one, then it becomes normal. Now it's nothing. Now she's gonna say you don't do nothing for me, even though you're doing this every day. But if you never did it and only did it on special occasions, then it would be a really big deal. I mean, you would like for things not to be like that, but it is what it is. We can't look at things how we want them to be. We got to look at how reality actually works. And that's why a lot of people fail in life, because you're trying to go about the world in the way that you think the world should be, not the way it actually is. And a lot of you people are so diluted, you think the world is a way that it's absolutely not. It has never been. Women do that the most. And are always disappointed in life because they're running off of a fantasy that never was. Jay Rayford, what's the deal? Appreciate the super chat. Rory always coming in with it. Lyrical, 1999. Game guy, appreciate the game. Been rocking with you ever since I found you on Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter, that's my guy. What are some tests you do to test abroad? Man, I always say the sushi test, the food test, but really, man, the test is, man, pay attention. When I tell you to stop doing something, do you stop? Little things. It's really pay attention, because through all the tests I can give a woman, I mean, and for me, it's so, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's so natural for me. I don't need to test a woman. Everything I do is I'm seeing your reaction, because the test is nothing but a situation, and I'm just very aware of what your action means, because everything means something. How long do you make me wait when I pull up to come get you? When I tell you a time to be somewhere, how careful are you? Man, Chris Brown, the president, her boss, somebody she holds in high esteem. If they told her to be somewhere at a certain time, would she be 30, 45 minutes late? But she is with you. You just missed that red flag. You didn't even have to test that, bro. That ain't even no test. I'm just paying attention to the signs. You overlooked it. Not overlooking that a woman who really fuck with you and see you in high esteem, who was the president, if it was the first day of a job interview, she'd have been there early. But for you, she didn't take that much consideration. For the man that she really liked, Chris Brown, if it was Drake, I bet you she'd have been there an hour early. So those are just signs of how she feels about you early that most dudes miss. And because you missed it, you wondering like, well, where did this go wrong? No, it was wrong from the jump. You just wasn't paying attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? She got at you over something so small, so minuscule. It was not even it was a nothing problem. You didn't pay attention to that. She did that kind of when y'all first met. She was willing to risk putting you in an uncomfortable situation where you might not deal with her anymore over something so small that she could have overlooked, that she could have easily overlooked, and it wouldn't have meant nothing in life. Wasn't even something y'all would even thought about again. But she didn't overlook it. And you didn't overlook that she didn't overlook it to see where she stood with you and her character. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can go into deeper tests, man, when you really got a woman and you really thinking about doing something. Hey, man, leave some money somewhere that she don't even know that you know it is. Right? Leave it somewhere. You know that she know that you don't even know where it's at. A couple hundred. Something like that. Or a bigger bankroll. You know what I'm saying? The sushi test, man. When I go out to eat, how is she, you know, how is she gonna act when it's one roll left and there's only one piece? Does she go for it? Little things like that. Ask the woman you've been together for a minute, ask her for some money. Hey, babe, I really need this. Man, I just was telling y'all, man, I just lost my phone the other day. Man, the broad was more concerned about me not having my phone than me. She calling people I don't even know, calling the place, getting in the car, going here, going there, trying to find where it's at. All of my cars, most of my cars, I don't even have physical cars. They just all on my phone. So when I lose a car, I'll be like, man, I'm not even gonna get one. I got it on my phone. I can't buy nothing. And we go to the store, she bought an iPhone. She like, it's nothing, $1,700. Like, it's nothing. Or if we need to, I'll put you on my plan until you get it back, but you gonna get it back. And I ain't even have to ask her to do that. I'm like, all right, I'll pay you back. She's like, don't worry about it. She ain't even worried about it. All day, going here, going there, can't buy nothing. She buying it. It wasn't no every time. You gonna pay me back, right? You gonna pay me back, right? Your bitch act like that? No, because she don't fuck with you like that. Bet you if it was Chris Brown, no, she'll break the bank. She'll do whatever because she sees that man as such high value. So, man, pay attention, bro. These bitches will show you every motherfucking day if they just talk long enough. The women on my podcast, bitches talk long enough, they'll expose how faulty their character is. I expect a man 50-50. I'm not fucking with a man that I got to go 50-50 with. but you was going 100% by yourself. So you wouldn't be with a man that you love and like unless he's paying everything for you. Well, I'll pay the utilities, but you was paying 100% for yourself. But if you get with him, you feel like he has to pay for everything for your life because what? Because I'm a shitty person, and that's how I've been deluded to think. Now, you can want whatever you want, and I ain't mad at you. But half of these bitches on these podcasts that be talking that 50-50 shit don't even got a man. So you're talking about something you can't even get, and that's probably why you single. "23 and cute." Yeah, man, bro, these bitches don't realize it. I've been around the block. Bitch, you're 23, you're cute. Like, you look at these bitches, you'll be like, it's not even that she look good. She's still young, man. That skin's still tight. The pores is still, the pores are still tight. You still just got that young, cute look, which is attractive. Bitch, you don't know if you're going to be looking good at 27, 28, and you probably won't because you probably ain't going to be in the gym because you bitches are lazy and drink every day. You don't got no discipline. You don't got no man who's going to force it upon you. So most of you bitches are not even going to be looking that good when you're 27. You're going to look average because most women are average. You're not bad. You're just young. And you will soon find that out. You will soon find that out. And guess what? And it's such a terrible thing. These bitches humble themselves when they get older. But it's not really real humbleness. It's strategy. I don't have as many options, so I can't act as crazy. I can't act wild and do all this when I was getting 100 section invites and this, that, and the third, and everybody wanted to be with me. Well, now I can't, so now I'm going to act a certain way because I have to, not because they want to. Poor character. That bitch wasn't acting like that when she was 23, 24, and fine, and still getting invites, and still young, and she was popping her shit, wasn't she? Now she older, she got to humble herself, right? That's not good character because she was forced into it. She didn't do it because she wanted to do it. She did it because she had to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? See how that bitch act when she at the top of her prime. Yeah, she wasn't letting little shit slide then, huh? Yeah, now she a little bit older, a little bit bigger. Realize I'm not really that attractive. I was just young, So now I got to settle. I guess all that shit isn't as important as I thought it was. I ain't going to say nothing now about that little shit. But when you was in power and thought you had some motion, you was checking everything. Everything was a problem. I went to the Key Sweat concert. Enjoyed myself, man. I don't love nothing more than some R&B. Anyway, I'm sitting there, one of my women, right? We just enjoying ourselves. I'm dancing with her and everything. And I'm looking around at all of these single fucking women who blew their fucking chance. And I know they hate their life. You had to come to an old school R&B concert singing about all this love. And you had to come with your motherfucking friend because you smoked it in life when you was looking good and when you was younger. You was popping your shit and you couldn't let little shit slide. So look at you now. You know what I'm saying? How does this work for the super chats? I don't live off my phone. I don't understand what you're saying. Man, we appreciate the game. That had to be a bitter bitch. What do you think about Love and Hip Hop? Is that love thing real or fake? I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I know people on them shows and shit. Man, that shit it's real, but it's fake. It's fake, but it's real. That shit is like half scripted, half motherfucking, what would you call it? Motherfucking who know they wild, they gonna do some wild shit. But it's scripted for the most part. All them shows, man, all the Pop the Balloon challenge, man, anything you see online, man, is scripted. Because people need views, so they can't be their real self. My shit is on 1%. I think I'm about to jump off. Somebody had a good question. Well, you're talking to the wrong people. You should just middleman someone who wants to do that. Yeah, I probably should. Just link Rendon 815. Just link late game. God Goldie. I didn't get notified no more. So when you do lives, player, am I blocked or something? Nah, man. I jumped on like 2-3 different times. Ended up going live on my phone. I'm on 1%. I'm gonna try to answer a couple questions for this shit turn off. Goldie, I used to be a hustler. I'm working now. What's the best way to get back on my game legally? Man, get online, man. It's free money outside. It's free money online. It's a million and one ways to make money online, but a lot of people are clueless to it because you're just not in the space and you don't spend your time, man. Every single day for an hour at least, say I'm going to dedicate my time to looking at the biggest and best opportunities online. You will make millions of dollars online. It's never been a better time, man. It's like the gold rush for online. And how much you bench press? 225. I could do 225 like 5 to 10 times depending on the day. I don't really try to bench press like that though. Heard somebody say the broad don't have to pay me if I'm controlling how she spends the money. What do you think about that? I don't know what type of game that is. Bitch, you might as well just pay me then. You know what I'm saying? But do what you want to do. Different strokes for different folks. Mr. Woods, man, appreciate it. Keep going, P. Trying to turn my content into something right now. Hey, man, hey, when you ready, you know I got the podcast. You know, you pay the fee, you get on the podcast, we do some content, man. Help push your brand. If that's what you own, man, that's the best way to do it. Not just try to organically grow. Link with other people who got a big brand, and you can leverage their stardom and their spotlight to get bigger. So when you're ready, man, tap in. Hey, that was the last interview with Shorty from Chicago. Amazing. Which one? You talking about? Which one you talking about? Oh, a lot of them was from Chicago. Britt, I think that's her name. She was cool though. But even how cool she was, it's still like certain delusional things that these women still say that if you let them talk long enough, you know, you'll see like, okay, you was talking smooth, but then you said that. How do you deal with women that are overly jealous, man? I don't. Hey, you let her know like this. Hey, listen, jealousy is as cruel as a grave. Handle that jealousy, the jealousy gonna handle you. And you know what that means? That means you're gonna end up running me away into the bitch that you was jealous about. Because that's all that's gonna happen. That's all that's gonna happen. That's happened for me for many, many women. Bitch was so jealous about another bitch, self-fulfilling prophecy. She ended up being so weird and doing so much that she ended up pushing me to the other bitch because, bitch, you're doing too much. Then I'll go to that bitch, she'll get jealous about another bitch, and cycle continues. Jealousy is cruel as a grave, bitch. So all you gonna do is run me to another bitch, man. It's exactly what you scared of happening is gonna happen. It's happened a million times.